The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. His guys looking at one of their last chances to right the ship after beginning the year 0-4. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Throwing on their first play. Shovel pass complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete to Tremble. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Diving, it looks close. They say he got it. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Panthers first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They are throwing it again. It is cut left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. He'll try and run this. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
It just feels like a season so far off the rails, I can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And stick with Achane. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first. Now here he goes on the boot. Up by Washington, left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down. QB sneak coming. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. And give them about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Tua off the play fake. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Third and long for him here. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Flush out to his left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd down carry for Achane. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Here's 2 on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Achane from the pistol. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Finds his back. Achane. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. First and 10. It's Hubbard. Good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And going play action. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. Running right, here's Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This time it's a passing play. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really Here's A-Chain up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he spins right by him. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing it again here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Found his man. This is McMillan. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Back to throw it. Brought in right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is the former Packers star, Aaron Jones. He covers a lot of ground here, 23 yards, touchdown. The Vikings started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And it's welcome back from injury for this guy, Brandon Ayuk. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Niners with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Raiders. And it's the rookie from K-State, DJ Giddens. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. This one all tied, 10-10 at halftime. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be first down Miami. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down. Throwing again, here's Tua. Gets this one to Waller. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Tua now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Albert gets it to start the drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense is set, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. All set now. 1st and 10. Drives them backward. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for the offense, Kate, you gotta come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
It's his running back. And this is brought to a stop at let's say the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Finds his back, Achane. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Panthers in possession of it. They need to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Second and 3 now. Zone read, they'll give it to Hubbard. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Enough out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Running right side by McMillan. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he put everything he's got behind it. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Tagovailoa on first down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he gives himself up after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now they'll hand it off to Achane. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense to the line fast. Trying to run it in. Achane. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Here's another for him. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, this is Etienne. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They run again with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. First down from the 42. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 44-yard line. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he will have the Panthers 1st down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.